and welcome to RUNE. This is a weekly nerd show that's been on hiatus for a little bit. We talk about all kinds of nerdy things. We'll go around the room and talk to my crew and talk to Feek Blurtman. Normally we don't do What's Up With You, but it's been a little minute, so we're going to talk about what we've been watching, reading, and playing. Feek Blurtman, what's good with you?
What's good? I'm here on the monthly RUNE podcast episode from Black Ass.
Man, listen.
We out of shape.
We so out
I
of
listened
shape.
to our Westworld episode. I was like, fuck, we was both tired or high or both.
We was both.
Because we messed up so many names.
Dog, we had such the giggles, like the tired, I'm tired as fuck giggles going on.
Right.
It was
Good
bad.
thing I don't drink.
Right.
So I've been up to a lot and a little. I downloaded Final Fantasy 15.
Yes, you did.
Friday night. It finished downloading Saturday morning. I was pissed because I could have left. Like I don't know why. I'm usually not a download the game person unless it's the free game. And I should have said to myself, Final Fantasy 15 is going to be huge because I had to delete several things to even have space for it because I don't have a super deluxe version of the Xbox.
Why don't you have an external hard drive at this point?
I haven't needed it. I don't hardly play, like Final Fantasy 15 is the first new game I've bought since Madden.
Yeah, you ain't like me and CY. Me and CY I got like 150 games on my damn Xbox right now.
Yeah, that must be nice. I don't have that option. I'm working on it, but not right now.
Dog, that's when you bring in the backwards compatible shit as well. So,
yeah, just keep them pouring it on, Aaron. That's cool. But like that shit didn't download. Like I went to bed. I started to download at 8. I went to bed at like 12, and it was like at 50%. And I was like, I'm just going to bed. And then I played it for maybe a half hour.
It didn't have the play while you're downloading option.
You can only play like a training mission.
Oh, okay.
Just use beating up, trolls or goblins, wherever the hell they were, over and over again. And it was cool to get like a feel for the game. I do think I'm gonna love it. Which, man, the last Final Fantasy 13 was so bad. It was like offensive.
It was really bad.
Because I couldn't believe the decisions they made with this game. It really bothers me I want to go see them. You know what I'm saying? Not even on some like violence, like Santa Claus and Little Boy from Boondocks. Like I just need to say, like, what made y'all say we're gonna put the whole game in one long hallway with no exploration, no towns, no whatever, and then once you play it for 30 hours, then we'll give you another game that's actually good. Well, you got to play through the shitty one first. It's just so dumb.
It's like the first 30 hours of that game is Persona 4. It's
not even that though.
But what I'm saying is, like the old, not even Persona 4, like Persona 1, like on the PS1, where you just walking in a straight line down the street for 30 hours.
Yeah, it was really bad. So, but this one's cool. Other than that, I'm trying to catch up. I'm on like episode 4 of Flash, season 2. I finally finished Stranger Things. That shit was overrated.
Yeah, you see, we haven't had a review for Stranger Things.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get what the hype was about this shit. It was okay, but very overrated.
People had the nerve to say it was better than Luke Cage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like it was more tightly written. It was better written than Luke Cage, but that's not, you don't get too many points for that. It's
right.
Sorry. And I can't think of anything else that's been going on other than that. So yeah. Oh, Westworld. Shit.
Yeah.
Check out the Westworld podcast. We're done for this season, but I feel good about the work we did. It's funny how we really need to. And I realized my wife said after I told her we was gonna start doing Game of Thrones, she's like, you haven't posted. No, she came to me with a theory that she got from one of our friends, and I was like, chick, I talked about that last week, and she was like, oh, you need to promote your podcast. I was like, oh, okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Blurman. Didn't even have to say nothing.
So I couldn't say shit. But yo, if you're just getting on Westworld, because you may not have been listening to our recaps, please, after every episode, go back to the recap. Spoiler warnings. I'm not gonna say we were right about everything we said. We were right about a lot of things that we said. So, check them out at your own risk, but check them out anyway because get them views. Son.
Yo,
that's pretty much it.
You can tell Feek is the host of that show because I've never in my entire time of knowing Feek, had him remember some shit that I didn't remember to say. Like, like that's how you know some shit is up, and that he might be having a little more stake in this show. Because I straight up forgot.
You know what I'm saying? Made me the creator of Black Astronauts. So
oh, nigga.
I've been quiet this whole time, but that I couldn't help it.
Where can they find you?
Find me at Feek Blerdman. That's FIQ_BLERDMAN on Twitter, the website.
No doubt. What about you, CY?
Man, I feel like it's been forever since I've been on.
Dog, you ain't. I mean, think about it. Me and Feek been doing recaps, and that's about it. In Houston, we have a problem. This is the first other network show in almost a month.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I kind of feel like getting up and doing the Razor Ramon like entrance dance and shit, just hopping around. It's real.
Hey, what if CY?
Which one? The one where there's like rust to the chest.
Yeah, that one where he points at himself at the end. That's my shit.
No, what if CY walked in this house like that, like every day? Like he just like that. The one with his arms is out though, and he's just
don't dare me.
Don't dare me. Right now, like I feel like that's some shit I should be doing. I might do that tomorrow.
That's real.
Like you put his arms out to the side and he started walking all slow, like he creeping.
He used to kick his legs all high in the air and shit. He's so full of himself. I swear to God. Anyway, so yeah, man. Walking Dead is whack this season. Not feeling it.
Don't you do it, Feek. Don't you?
He can do whatever he wants. Like I ain't worried about it. I said this season they got to what? What are we in? Like 7?
I had one. Yeah.
We're in like 7. Like I'll take it. We've had, to me personally, Walking Dead, including this season, has had 2 bad seasons. Bad seasons. The one at the farm, and then this one. Negan is just like, it's just a lot of posturing. It's a lot of, I could beat your ass right now, but instead I'm going to make you do this funny thing, or I'm going to beat you with a bat. And it's like, he does that to everybody, and literally everybody. If there are 5 people in a room, the scene will take 10 minutes, and he will go like ghost threaten everybody, and then make them do some humiliating shit, like bake them some cookies and some flip flops, or just some dumb shit.
Which is crazy because the Negan arc was a resurgence for the comic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Aaron, because I didn't read the Negan arc. The only reason I know the Negan arc now is because of some YouTubes. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah. I mean, it was really. I mean, I think this because the Negan arc begins, but it's a long ass arc. So I think they're getting a lot of the BS out of the way, and then this shit's gonna heat up second half of the season.
Yeah,
like,
they're stretching. I mean,
break.
Yeah,
because the whole crew is separated. Like they're in between 3 or 4 different camps now. Not in Carl's dumbass that went and did what he did. So it's like, I know what's going to end up happening. Everybody at separate camps. They're going to meet up with everybody, and they're going to bring it all back together, and then they're going to get together and fuck Negan up, and somebody's going to have to die. All of that shit. So it's getting to the point now where I'm just like, okay. Alrighty.
They've always had an issue with stretching. You know, it's like a comic book is what, 20 pages?
I don't know. I always read the compendiums for and for anybody who wants to read the Walking Dead comic book, but doesn't want to go buy everything. If you go on Amazon and you look up Walking Dead compendium, it's like 48 issues it's 48 issues of compendium. So, and it's like $36.
And they're cheap right now, but at this point, because so many people, you can get a used one for like freaking $10 at this point.
Right, but one used one for $10 or like 48 issues for 36 or 32, and you can have them all there, and you ain't gotta go find the rest of them.
Right, yeah, and they're in order and everything. And
it's a good look.
The special editions are like in order for the continuity. Like it makes sense.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, quick comic aside. I read Fight Club 2.
I was not a fan,
Aaron,
dog.
We'll kind of love it.
We'll have to have a real in-depth discussion about Fight Club 2 because it's some points I want to make. Like we might have to bring Chris on from Movie Trailer Reviews and have real.
He's gonna beat me though. Don't bring him.
Hey man, because it was.
He's gonna have some angles on it I ain't thought of. Chris, every time he comes in here, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, them motherfuckers are smart over there. But what were you saying, C-Well? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No. You good. This is what we do. We interrupt each other. I was just going to move on to the next thing. Arrow's been dope. Flash has been dope. Fuck. Like
we can talk about that now. And we don't have to talk about it during the.
Okay, but let me just get my other two things off, and then we can just go. Of course, Westworld has been awesome. I started rewatching the whole season now, like today, and I'm catching all the little itty bitty shit. And we got to chop because I think I just seen something that was crazy. Westworld is incredible. Every time I think I know what's going on, overall something changes. I've been calling a lot of dope shit though. I've been really paying attention. The show makes you really dig and like look into names and go back and rewatch episodes and all this stuff. So Westworld's been dope. And yeah, just besides that, digging in the new music, that last Anderson .Paak Knowledge joint that dropped, 19 tracks, all of them are flame. That new drum.
Hey, that new drum is dope.
That new drama is ill. The new Travis Scott is dope. 3 Stacks verse on there is insane. Yeah, it's just, just checking out art as usual. It's wintertime, so that's what's cracking. I'm about to start going back to the art museums and going to more shows. I actually go to more shows in the wintertime than I do in the summer. So
no doubt. No doubt.
But yeah, I'm good. You can find me anywhere. CEEWHY612.
My name's Aaron B, aka Ashy3 Classy. Couple of things I want to mention about why we haven't been around. If some of you are listening to for the first time, this is the first show we've done in over a month, Feet. Is that about right?
Yeah, definitely. So
we haven't done a show since right before the election. Coincidentally, life has been happening to a lot of us. And I was in the hospital. CY's been back and forth in the wind. He was going to protest, do all kinds of ill shit. Ray had school. Feek was being annoying. CJ was
full-time job.
CJ almost damn near married. So yeah, like life has happened. We will be doing a end of the year review. I'm going to get that together this week. The BAP ain't went anywhere, but like I said, we needed a break. Just mentally, this shit has been a little stressful. And we need to get back to, being around our family a little bit and taking our break and enjoying the holidays. So after the first of the year, we're going to hit it full stride again with the 5 shows that y'all been expecting over and over. So for those that have stuck with us, we appreciate it. You can always donate to the show, help us out. We still got to pay for things. And go check out our archives. We have over 3,000 hours worth of content between blackastronauts.com and youtube.com/blackastronauts. You know what? That's the first time. Oh, yeah, we got a YouTube page, y'all.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Niggas ain't found out we got a YouTube page. youtube.com/blackastronauts. That's where you can find us. Most of the shows are on there. They're getting separated as we speak, kind of working on it day by day. So, y'all got to bear with me. I'm trying to make this my full-time job, and, that comes with time. So, like I said, yeah, thank y'all for sticking with us during these, we're going into our 5th year of doing this shit. Okay. So, and last year was the most successful year we've had, and it's all because of y'all, man. Like, we got interviewing black astronauts and being on panels for HBO and like just
all sorts of saucy shit, bro.
Crazy.
Getting it in.
So hopefully this is just the beginning of some stuff to come. So with that being said, we will be having a Doctor Strange review at the end of this episode. I will let you know it'll be a minute marker that I'll put in the notes when we will start the review. It will be a spoiler review. So if you don't want to hear the Doctor Strange review, you can cut it off, and then once you watch the movie, come on back and you listen in. So
because we getting these jokes off.
Yeah, some jokes being had.
Yes.
With that being said, let's go into what we've been up to as far as watching, reading, or playing. And I did not go. I'll talk about my video game shit real quick. Hitman might be my game of the year. The sneaky bastard for being a game of the year, man. I've put so much time into Hitman.
I've been seeing it,
and it's. I didn't know that I liked Hitman until I played Hitman in doses. So this is the first.
That's the only way you could play it, bro. You can't try to do 2-3 stages a night.
The way they did this was
Nah, not at all.
You can't. Just one. That's all you get, unless it's the weekend.
Yo, the way they did this was genius. Like, you know what? Back in the day, or here recently, everything's been episodic. We're going to do episodic games. And I was like, man, you can't do a fucking Hitman game episodic. Like,
well, yes, you can.
Man, they started launching the first map. And I was like, oh, this seems interesting. They launched the second map, and I bought it. And I was like, oh, it's a bunch of shit to do on this map.
Mm-hmm.
So every 45 days, you were just getting new content. Like, all right, new map. And it was just like...
You know what, though? That's so smart because they realize that that's probably how the majority of people play Hitman. You buy Hitman because you love it, but you let it sit. It's one of those games that you come back to when you need a break, or you get up early in the morning to play it. Like, you make time to play Hitman because you know you need at least an hour. At least.
And I think the way this game was formatted was done really well. From the training tutorial on, like, it kind of handholds you in a lot of ways, but there's still stuff on different maps that I haven't completed. Like, there's this one map, Sapienza, where you can actually go into one of the main villains that you have to kill's like secret lair and turn into a mannequin, play one of the videos that from his dead.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there.
So wait, you got Hitman?
Nigga,
yeah.
I didn't
know. Yeah, Hitman. Which,
Oh, I didn't know.
I've been on Hitman. I've played Hitman is my second favorite game series after Mass Effect.
I really think that you were the one who put me on.
Yeah, I might have because I know
you probably were.
Because Hitman 2 was like undergrad. And that was the first one on home consoles.
Yo.
And then I think it was Hitman 3 where it was really like, all right, we here now.
It was Blood Money for me. When Blood Money came out, I was like, oh, okay. There's a lot to do.
I haven't really finished. Like, it's funny, me and Bug, our website designer, tried to do the game share thing, but it just ain't work because, like, I don't play often enough, and so I always have to call him up for his password. He'd be out with his kid.
Why? I mean, you only got to put
doing
it in.
Wrong.
Yeah, y'all doing it wrong.
Y'all doing it wrong.
You don't have to call each other for no passwords. You got to make his home Xbox yours, and vice versa, and then you don't have to keep logging in.
Yeah, like right now, like right now, I never have to log in to see CY stuff, and whenever I download something, he gets it automatically, and vice versa.
Bro, I haven't played Xbox in 2 weeks. I plugged my shit up, and then I had a notification for a brand new Titanfall game and a brand new Hitman map, and it was already downloaded.
We'll figure that out. But I haven't had a chance to really play this one yet. I played like the first joint on the boat, and then I shot dude out the airplane. I've been able to play since then, just because, and I think it's because that same reason you said, CY, is like I haven't had a situation where I know I'm gonna have 3 hours.
Yeah.
To devote.
But
because I haven't had that, I'm like, let me chill.
You don't.
You got to cut that YouTube time, dog. I know you still take your YouTube time before bed. That's prime Hitman time.
You said no. YouTube is actually like a lullaby to me. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You ever
I like
watch
that with Family Guy.
Yeah.
I just turn it on and fall asleep.
Right. That's why YouTube is like, and then like learning shit for the babies. Can you touch your head? Finish it. I know you can finish it.
I know. Can you wash your shoulders? You're damn right. I know that.
Songs, them super simple songs are that deal. Anyway.
Oh God!
You know what? I'm gonna play for your kids next time I babysit them.
Yeah, Joel, the older one. Don't fuck with that number. That's for babies. He's at that stage.
No. I'm gonna corrupt him. I'm gonna play that shit off for Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And to the left.
Hey,
fuck him up,
child.
Hey,
I can't front. I've thought about doing that several. Just to see what happens. I shouldn't have.
No, I'm surprised you didn't got him this far. It's real shit. I'm surprised that you didn't got him this far, and AJ is saying, and she's not like coming to me like, CY, your boy is fucking crazy. I need you to get him. He almost fell on one of the babies.
Yeah. Let's move on.
That's my first slip up in a minute. My bad.
Hold on.
You gotta get back in shit. You gotta get back in shit.
Yeah, hold on.
All right. That shit, he had to save that. Like, it used to be, let me write that down on a note.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was doing when he said, "Let me time mark it." I was like, "Oh."
But so yeah, Hitman was dope. I haven't played it yet, but I just know I've heard so much about it. A lot of the game bloggers I follow on YouTube.
You missed the best part about it was the elusive targets. They're done for the season with the elusive targets, but
oh, really?
Yeah, but what happened is every week they would just do one of the custom maps, and as long as you had the map, like 1 week it was Gary Busey, like another week it was just like they turned Sapienza into a movie studio, and like these were one-time targets that you could get. Yeah. And if you missed...
Another thing, is this From Software? Is that them?
Yeah. From
Software?
Yeah.
Something software. I thought it was like low interactive.
I don't think it's IO Interactive.
Oh, no, you're right. It is IO. Yeah. It is IO.
I give them a lot of props because, modern game economics or whatever you want to call it, the industry, like they stay trying to fuck us. You know what I'm saying? Like when I downloaded Titanfall, the first one, and realized it was an online only multiplayer, I'm like, who played $60 for?
And that's why I never played it.
Like y'all are spazzing.
But me and A were just talking about Titanfall before we got on. That's why I never played that. Now I'm willing to try the second one.
Right. But this, for them to say, look, we're gonna give y'all some dope ass shit, and it's gonna be so dope. Just pay me 10.
Hey,
that's basically what they said, bro. Just give me 10. I'll give you this first part. You gonna come back for the second part.
And the map,
that's some straight A-Town shit right there.
The maps are huge. Like they're fucking huge. With a lot
to do.
It's been
supported for what, 6 months now, something like that.
A year almost a year. Hitman's almost been. It came out at the beginning of last year.
Bro, I did not know the elusive targets was gone, fam. I thought they was just gonna be around, fam. I'm hot.
Yeah, they said they're gonna support it a little bit more, so you might be able to catch one or two more elusive targets, but the ones like Gary Busey and stuff like that, you just won't get anymore. So
you know what's real though? It's my fault. A game like Hitman, I know better. I need to be following it on Instagram or Twitter or something because I didn't even know that the shit was going away, and I know that they be secretive. I fucked up.
So that's our 20-minute Hitman section. I also bought Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is amazing. Titanfall 2 is the best shooter to come out this year. And I'm not even saying that you don't include Destiny. Destiny came out 3 years ago.
What about the Battleborns and what's the other one?
About the Division?
It's better than the Division.
What's the one that's that's this huge hit? I know y'all know
what you're talking about.
Super colorful.
Yeah, not Battleborn.
It's not Battleborn though. Battleborn's made by the same people that made what's the game you love? CY? It's real grindy, huh?
Borderlands.
So Battleborn's made by Borderlands. This other one is made by Blizzard.
And it's killing me because I know it because I have it on my console.
I'm gonna just Google Borderlands and I bet you it's gonna come up.
No,
I mean, not Borderlands. I'm sitting in front of the Xbox now. I could look actually. Overwatch. There you go. Overwatch. We don't have Overwatch, do we?
We had Overwatch. We should.
The beta.
I'm surprised y'all haven't fucked with that. That was like a huge hit. It seems right up your alley.
We was playing Destiny.
Y'all playing Destiny.
Yo, Feek, you would love, like as far as shooters go, you would love Overwatch, dog, because you don't have to be good at shooting. Like I play Reinhardt. Reinhardt is a tank that has a big ass shield, and he like has a shield and a hammer, and that's his specialty.
It sounds like it was like Mass Effect as a shooter.
Kind of in a way.
Yeah, because Mass Effect, if you played the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, it was much less about shooting and much more about all the other special move shit. My thing is, I just can't fuck with online shooters that are like highly competitive.
But those aren't that. You don't have to play that highly competitive.
Let me ask you guys.
I've seen a lot of fucking Let's Plays. I'm like, I don't want to play with y'all.
Let me ask y'all a question while we talking about like these shooter RPG games and shit, because I really tried to get into like Dragon Age. What is it, Inquisition or whatever, the last one that came out?
Yeah.
And I liked the fighting style, and I saw that they gave me a couple different options for it, but it's awkward. Like I don't quite No, and I assume that's probably the way that you feel when you pick up a shooter, like, oh, this is awkward, I don't know how to kill, because that's basically what it comes down to.
Basically.
Yeah, so on that, I'm trying to figure out how to kill the right way instead of the boring way where you just dink them to death.
Well, actually, this particular Dragon Age, you probably are playing it to the best of its ability. There's probably a couple of elements that you're missing, but they actually dumbed it down a lot. Whereas the last couple of Dragon Ages, like it used to be, and I think this is how it is in Overwatch, and this is definitely how it is in Mass Effect, where it's like, all right, you my sniper, and you my demolitions dude, and you my mage, etc. So boom, sniper, you hit him with the sticky hit, you can sit his ass down. All right, mage, you hit him with the freeze, and the demolition dude, you hit him with the fire blast, and boom, we take half the motherfucker life. But you got to coordinate that shit.
Well, see, that's the same thing that we do in Destiny, but it may be a little bit more robust how we do it because we're moving around a little bit more and everybody isn't set per se, but that's the same principle.
Yeah, but that's not as much in Dragon Age like it used to be.
Yeah, Dragon Age changed up a lot this past.
Okay, because see, I felt like I was missing something because I was like, everybody says this is shit. Graphics look great, like it moves dope, but then when I got into the battles, I was like, this is a lot of labor, a lot.
Yeah. It just ain't the same. It still got some of it, but
kind of reminded me of Witcher with just the amount of shit I had to do just to end a battle.
Yeah. So Dragon Age, if you can't fuck with the tedious slog of all the things you got to do and collecting 55 pieces of obsidian that was touched by the fade, so you can get +1 guard with every strike. Yeah. Then I was like, that was my end.
Well, this is why I ask these questions because in the past year I realized that I got addicted to I've been addicted to RPGs for a minute. They just happen to like be shooter heavy, but shit, Destiny. I was talking to somebody about it today. I'm starting to feel like it's way more RPG heavy than it is shooter heavy. And I'm seeing these games that are coming out that are like this Destiny, the Division. I thought Dragon Age was gonna kind of be like that, but Destiny and Division, they don't even have instruction books. I'm just seeing a whole new realm of gaming, and that's why I was kind of bridging those together because
See, Destiny's RPG like in its mechanics, RPG. Fuck.
Yeah.
But in its you know what? Maybe. Now, I mean, I don't know when this is gonna happen. But I might take another crack at it as soon as I change my life.
If you would have took it seriously, you would have been fine.
Here we go. This is the thing.
You put the idea of being a dick in the moment.
No, I did not. I tried to have fun while playing it, and I did not do that. I was not effective at having fun.
Well, I wish we were.
You know what?
You're such a villain because when you tell a villain they did some fucked up shit later on, they just totally deny it. Like, no, I didn't.
So Titanfall 2.
I was bringing it back around.
Titanfall 2 is real good.
About video games at all this episode.
Optimus Prime is the voice of the robot, so that's all you need to know. And there are multiple times during that game where the robot picks you up and fucking throws you. So
I didn't know you was going to go with that sentence. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't know what was getting ready to happen.
What did you think I was about to say?
I don't know, nigga. It was a Westworld moment. I had no idea. Maybe you're gonna. I don't know.
So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Comic books, Doctor Strange run, Jason Aaron's run. It's real fucking good. You need to read it, especially if you've watched Doctor Strange. It's a real good story. I finished Vision last time. Visions, Tom King book. Fucking amazing. Like, Marvel is doing some masterful story arcs right now, including Civil War. Like, Civil War is real good as well. And some of
a lot of the critics on YouTube have been really shitting on Civil War.
That's because it's not like the other Civil War. It's actually a good fucking story. Like, it's not just about a bunch of, like, the tie-ins aren't as important, but you see the reach. Like, a lot of this stuff, for instance, the Champions book, which is basically, the Ultimates book, which is basically like Marvel's most powerful heroes, Black Panther, Spectrum. Like,
let me ask you this: Did they make sense of freaking Captain America being in Hydra yet?
Yeah, they've been talked about that. Like
Explain. I'm not gonna read it. Just tell me.
No,
Explain.
because there are nerds that have not read that book.
All right, I'm gonna just Google that shit.
Yeah,
sure.
it makes logical sense. And anyway, I don't read that book. I read Sam Wilson, Captain America, because that's my Captain America. He's black.
Especially in Trump's America. Trump's America, we need Sam Wilson.
More than ever. More than you know. So as far as what I've been watching, Arrow, like CY said, let's talk about that for a second. CY, Arrow is fucking back. Arrow's back, damn it.
Yeah, I heard that the last 2 seasons weren't that good.
Hey, Arrow is
Was it
back.
just the last season?
Like they said, last season is really the season that kind of fell off. I still liked it, but I know a lot of people didn't.
Bruh, as somebody who wasn't fucking with it, I have, maybe when I go back and rewatch it, I'll say this season sucked, the other season sucked. But I'll tell you as from a real fan perspective on this shit, I've been captivated. As soon as I figured it out, I've been captivated. I can't even tell you I don't even realize what season is what, because they all run together to me, because I just binge watch it. Like, Arrow's a shit, period. I'm done.
What about, so Arrow's great. Arrow's back.
Arrow's fucking awesome.
Flash is putting its foot on everybody's neck right now, y'all. Except for one show. But
don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Hey.
What? Oh, no. I know what show. Yeah. Never mind. I thought you was going to say the other show. Yeah, of course. That show is, I mean, yeah, just the graphic effects.
What's the other shows?
Agents
of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you actually on BAP?
No.
Do you not know this?
No, I'm on BAP. I thought it was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but then you said it was like a good show. So I said, it can't be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's got to be some other show I ain't heard of.
All right. Turning back and making eye contact with Eric and acting like I mean, Aaron. Man,
so
ignorant.
The Flash, the Flash has done their 4-night crossover with Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, which Legends of Tomorrow as well made such a vast improvement over last season.
It still has work to do though.
But I'm loving it, man. I'm
it's doing good though. It's doing good. It is.
Yeah, I'm watching every episode now. So
I watched the first episode of that on Netflix, like the pilot original season episode, and I fucking love that show already. It's so perfect. Maybe it's gonna get worse. It's my sixth sense of like how comics should be presented on TV. But I love the black dude's like over the top sticky fingers accent.
No. It's LL Cool J. He's not.
Is he trying to be LL Cool J?
Yeah, he's British, and I can tell you that he grew up on LL Cool J, and that's
exactly British.
Yeah, he's
fuck out of here.
That's John Boyega's boy.
Yeah,
he was in Attack the Block.
Yep.
Damn, I gotta go rewatch that. I don't remember him from Attack the Block. But yeah, I love his over the top accent. I love that Hawk Girls
I fucking hate them. Oh, I hate the Hawks. I fucking hate the Hawks.
I hate the Hawk dude. The Hawk chick is cool.
I love how fucking Captain Cold and the other dude are like there for no apparent reason.
I want to tell you something specifically from Hawk Girl's mouth. She's not black, nor is she playing somebody that's black. That came out.
What is she?
But she's like Puerto Rican or something.
No, she's mixed. She's biracial.
Yeah.
But she said, "I am not black. I'm white."
But I've heard that from so many different mulatto Negroes. I can't even get mad at hearing that. I've been hearing that shit since Tiger Woods started that shit.
But saying that you're white,
brought that in the mainstream.
But saying that you're white.
Look, she said she was white?
Yeah, dog.
She said she was purely white?
Yes, saying that you're white and saying that you're not black is the same
two different things. That's
no. They're the same offense. They're both equally fucked up.
Well, they're both equally fucked up, but one's more absurd. So that does make me interesting. I gotta go read that shit.
Sierra Renee.
But
don't worry, she's not on the new season.
Anyway, push on.
Yeah, let's push on.
That's more BAP space.
Yeah, we can get past that.
About to go.
But yeah, where we at? TV. Y'all go back
Agents
to y'all was talking
fucking about. S.H.I.E.L.D. How do you do it? How do you do it every week? Because every week
it's pretty fucking insane.
Dog, every week I watch the Flash, I'm like, whoo, ain't no way that Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. gonna beat this. And then next week is, oh yeah, we got this car that we made in a Ghost Rider. Also, we're going to turn Mac, the black character, into Ghost Rider with the leather jacket and the shotgun axe and have him ride off Agents of Shield is amazing. Agents of Shield is amazing. If you're not watching it, I'm sorry. Like it's
quick. What do we just? Doctor Strange just pop up with Agents of Shield?
No, but the tie-ins.
Well.
So peep this though.
You tweeted that, didn't you, or something like that?
Agent Carter seeded Doctor Strange a year before Doctor Strange came out. That's how cocky Marvel is. Like the Darkhold was in Agent Carter her last season, a whole year before they talk about it this season on Agents of Shield. That's how arrogant these motherfuckers are. I'm going to seed something out a year before you even care about it.
Before the movie even drops.
Yeah.
A character that people generally know just because the name is cool, but they don't know shit about him. Like, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, now they're doing life model decoys. Like, I don't.
You beyond my range with that one, but explain to me later.
Life LMD. This is, you never heard. This is Tony Stark and you're calling Tony Stark's LMD life model decoy.
No, that's yeah. No,
Jesus
I don't know that
Christ,
one.
Speak. How did
I left the mainstream books a minute ago, like undergrad. Really, I left them.
But dog,
except for like
you gotta come back
major,
to him.
Major points.
You got to come back to him because it's some good writing. Like
I'm sure it is. I just really enjoy Sex Criminals better. Just
okay.
Hell, I still like. I got to catch up. I got a trade paperback of Rat Queens that I was gonna read, but then I heard they're rebooting it.
Yeah,
so
it was.
I don't know. We all know the shit that happened.
Yeah, Feek is never gonna trade sex or the potential for sex for anything. So you can pretty much shut that down.
So we 37 minutes in and we ain't even talked about these trailers for this 2017 movie preview. That's partly my fault. We probably should get into this shit.
All right, let's go.
So this is
I got lots of thoughts here.
2017 movie preview. We're just going to go straight down the list like I put them in the chat, y'all. So the surprise of the year so far, to me, has been the Valerian trailer.
Agreed.
Right. Because I didn't know nothing about this shit.
Me neither. But I will just give them my money right now just from this trailer. This shit is crazy.
Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets.
Yikes. I mean, just think about that name. What?
Right. Now, I am fearful that it seems as if it's a young adult novel. Is that what this book is? Was the book a young adult novel?
It is, but this is also the same creator that made The Fifth Element. And he said, wait. He said the reason this movie didn't come out 10 years ago is because he needed technology to catch up to his vision. And I was like, oh,
so this is an old young adult novel.
Yeah, like, dude, he's been wanting to make this movie for years.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I cleared my throat. Mark it. My bad.
Oh, you good.
I thought I was on mute.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
No, you were about to say something, bro. That's why
I cleared my throat.
Aaron was about to say something.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just saying that he's been wanting to make this movie for at least 7 years. So
okay.
That's some boss shit to say, though. That's some real boss shit to say, to be like, y'all don't have the shit I need yet, so I'm gonna just chill.
I'm gonna
just chill over here and then just go sit down in the chair in the corner and be like, I'm gonna go do some other shit.
Right. I'm gonna make this movie about how Scarlett Johansson is God as an ape.
And then I'm gonna come back and tell you when you're ready to do what I need you to do for me. Right. That's what's going on.
So I fuck with Luca Besson. He's dope. I don't know. Like, I know what he's made. Fifth
Element is the main thing. Yeah,
Sixth Element.
Fifth Element.
Lucy.
I didn't fuck with Lucy.
Professional.
I don't
I feel like it's one more.
But I mean, if this is he said this is what Fifth Element should have been, which gets me very, very, very excited. Like, even if you look at the two leads. They look kind of dystopian, kind of half there, like
big eyes,
disinterested. Like, I'm into what he's trying to build,
and I'm just happy about having new sci-fi shit.
Yeah,
me too.
See Star Wars this weekend, but I just love sci-fi too much to not. I just always need some new shit. So, I'm just like.
So Valerian is out early next year. I'm looking forward to it.
I did not know that.
You said what?
He has a wide. He made all the Takens. Range. Oh no, he made wide range. Columbiana.
Ooh, look at Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna's fine. So next up, we got the Power Rangers trailer. Surprise!
I know I'm not supposed to like this.
Hey, surprise! I'm into this. Yeah, I'm into this.
So many people are clowning that shit, and I'm like, nah. I know it's wrong. Like I know it's not really. Like it looks like they're gonna transformerize the Power Rangers, but because it's, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna come together better here.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with it. Like, also, you got to look back to those old Power Rangers movies. Like, they weren't very good, and the Power Rangers as a series wasn't very fucking good. Like,
yeah, it's not like the Transformers was like the Transformers. So the Transformers show, I honestly don't remember.
Not Transformers, Power Rangers.
Right. Well, no, I'm saying like the Transformers show. Like the comparison that's very clear is Transformers because they took, and we'll get to that. I guess we'll maybe splice this in halfway. The new Transformers movie, it still looks like some bullshit to me. They teasing Unicron, but I also wasn't Unicron in the last one?
I'm not splicing any of this shit in. I'm just going to show that you derailed the conversation to talk
Thank
about
you.
Transformers.
I'm just sitting here holding my forehead like, nigga, are you serious?
No, I'm just saying, how can we talk about Power Rangers movie without talking about Transformers? We got to talk about both the trailers.
I do what you got to do. Just rein it in.
Just rein it in.
Well, I guess I am on a tangent. What I'm saying is,
it's okay. Just do you.
That they took really kiddie, brightly colored shows and said for the movie we're going to make it darker and more serious, etc. Like even the preview of filter for the Power Rangers movie is like 5 lumens or whatever light.
Yeah, I tried to turn my TV up when I was watching it.
It's like dark as fuck for no reason. Yeah. But I'm here for the Power Rangers because I just feel like it's gonna work better, and I guess
I agree with you on that. No, I definitely agree with you on that because when I watched just the Transformer thing, when I watched that after the Power Ranger, I was like, they're going dark? Like, what is going on? I had to kind of rewatch it. Like, I'm not really feeling that, and it doesn't come across as genuine because who cares about dark robots killing dark robots?
Right.
Optimus
Prime, I'm sorry. Like
that's dope. I mean, there's things that
was dumb as hell.
I like the way it sounded, but it just don't pull me in.
Don't you lump this good looking Power Rangers movie in with that terrible ass piece of shit Transformers movie.
No, absolutely, because the Power Ranger, like I kind of understand where Feek was going now because the Power Ranger shit in comparison is so much better. It's just so much better. You could just tell just from the effort. Like, I don't know what they have to do to make Transformers good like Power Rangers, but I feel like when they first started talking about Power Rangers, I felt the same way when they were talking about Transformers. Like, okay, we'll see. And then when I seen the preview for it, I got amped, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really looking good. So I'm excited about the Power Ranger shit. Yeah, I didn't watch the show a lot either.
Because you know what it is about. You know why it's gonna work because the Power Rangers always had much more of a plot. And even though the characters and the actors were like ridiculous on the show, that foundational element allows you to build more of a quote unquote serious story around it versus the Transformers. The first mistake that Michael Bay made and has continued to make is adding all these extra fucking humans and then having the Transformers look completely unrecognizable. Like I still don't know who I'm looking at. I had to hear Optimus Prime's voice when he was trying to stab whoever to realize that was him. Because they all look like tinfoil.
Shit, they all look like Christmas together. So, I mean, to be quite honest, man, if they redid, well, it's going to be a while before they can do that. But if Transformers was like a dope anime, more like Voltron,
right,
it probably would have done way better because it's just hard to do as a movie. You want to see it in 3D, but everything is metal. You got a metal truck, robot going up a metal building, and you can't tell who's talking, and you can never tell where there's
400 things on screen and 200.
Yeah, you don't know where the fuck their face is at. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then you got Mark Wahlberg, and you don't know which Mark Wahlberg he's going to be. He's going to be the nice one. He's going to be the one with the demon face. Like, it's just so much going on.
So those are our thoughts on Transformers as well.
But Power Rangers I'm here for. I'll be in line.
Absolutely.
Or I'll get around to that, I should say.
the movie that I'm most excited for next to, I don't know, maybe Guardians, is Planet of the Apes. War for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh fuck! I knew I missed one. I knew that was.
Oh, you need to watch that right now while me and CY talk about it.
Yep. You know what? I'm going to watch it with you.
Hey,
hold
on. I'll just play it right now. Y'all watch it on your own. I'm gonna play it. Shoot.
Yep. Go ahead. Cause I'm here for Woody Harrelson being an asshole and making jokes and killing apes. I'm with it. I'm excited. And the look on Caesar's face when he riding up on the horse.
Hey, dog.
Doggy. I'm surprised they're not playing Tupac. Hit him up.
I offered you peace. I showed you mercy.
Hey, he ain't got no speech impediment or nothing.
Nothing, G.
You are here
He got an accent.
to finish us off for good.
Like, this nigga Caesar speaks such good English. If he called me and left me a threatening message, I would not know he was an ape.
Yo, why Woody Allen is sitting there shaving his head, though?
Oh, Woody Harrelson.
Harrelson, yeah.
Has led to this
I say
moment.
Woody Allen.
That's a totally different movie. Would you guys stop shooting at us?
And nature
Oh,
has
this
been
nigga's creeping around the
punishing
corner
us
with a
ever
dope
since.
barrel shotgun.
Hey, man, they got these apes looking real
These
as
are on
fuck.
horseback, bro.
This is our last stand.
White girl, man. Hey, out here.
If we lose,
Little white girl.
it
Bruh.
will be
I can't wait for this
a
shit.
planet of apes.
Hey, Caesar.
Looks like there's some humans that
Where
I'm
they
working
get on?
with.
Yeah, I was about to say. No, that looked like it was apes working with humans. Where they get all these fucking tanks and shit from?
Hey, the
Nigga, the world, nigga, they're smart and the world is over and there ain't no humans. They're just walking in the armories.
I'm just. I guess so. I guess.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
Caesar fed the fuck up, dog. He like, I ain't having it no
I
more.
gave you a chance. Where is she? Where is she? Whenever we get a bed, look at this shit. All right, I thought it was funny, man. It's Batman. It's Batman's voice. Get it?
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah,
y'all, man.
We get it, man. We
thought
get it.
was
I was
funny.
laughing.
Nah, y'all,
You just can't let it die. You just keep reaching from the grave. You keep reaching up.
So yeah,
You're like Sideshow Bob when he keeps stepping on the damn rakes. You just can't stop.
War for the Planet of the Apes is the third in the trilogy. They said this is what it's been leading up to, and I like the trajectory these movies have been on. Like, if you think about the first Planet of the Apes, it was just a movie about a boy and a monkey. Like, they didn't really get into the shit into the end.
It's just a movie about a boy. That's the name.
boy and his monkey.
It's got to
So three very different movies. It seems.
Yeah.
I gotta start playing Naysayer. This is a little less interesting to me because it looks a lot more actiony. We'll see.
Well, they had to get to that.
I guess
They had to get to it.
But no, last thing because I know wins the war.
Were you expecting them to cast Daniel Day-Lewis as one of the apes? Is that what you were
I mean,
expecting?
would you not see Daniel Day-Lewis as an ape?
I would watch. I would,
Wouldn't watch
That actually would be awesome as fuck.
I
but I do fuck with Woody
banana
Harrelson. He's one of my
milkshake.
favorite actors.
But this is the other thing, though, that you're not getting. Like, it's about to turn up because now it's full sentence apes. You see Caesar's already talking shit. He's already said more in this trailer than he said damn near in the last couple movies. Like, there's about to be dialogue.
Right.
There's about to be dialogue.
I'm more interested. I'm happy that they're going to get this done because
I was surprised. I'm surprised I didn't know they were going to come out with a second one when they did. So,
yeah, this sounds like it should have been a bad idea when you think about it.
and they've all been really good movies. Like,
Yeah, they're knocking them out the park. I own both of the. I own the first two.
yeah,
Blu-ray.
Can't say that.
Paid money.
So Transformers: The Last Night. You've already heard the other fellas' opinions. Fuck this movie, man.
Just real hard.
Yo,
just
like,
weird porn versions.
Why the
of
fuck
fucking-
is King Arthur in the movie, but Mark Wahlberg is still in the fucking movie?
Like, why did they show Transformer dragons with with horses?
They showed the Dinobots, dog. Like,
I guess so.
And Mark Wahlberg. This is like some shit straight off of like Rick and Morty. Like, we need more Mark Wahlbergs.
Yeah, like I can't. Man, fuck it, man. Next movie.
Well, real quick though, because they trying to catch me. Is that Unicron, or was he in an earlier movie? I feel like Unicron was in an earlier movie, but I don't know. I haven't seen any of them since one, and like parts of I've seen enough to know what to hate on in the other ones.
Hey, unless you give me Rodimus at the end of this, then I don't care about anything in this movie. Just clear out the slate, give me Rodimus, and keep it moving.
Good director.
Yeah, like just get rid of everybody else. Get rid of Bumblebee. Get a whole new generation. Just say fuck it and get rid of the director. Then you might have my attention. But
next up,
fuck this movie.
Damn.
The Fate of the Curious official Fast 8 or Fate of the Furious Fast 8 trailer.
You said Fate of the Curious. I was like, what did we watch?
No, that was the teaser.
Right.
The name of the actual teaser.
Oh, I get
was
you.
Fate of the
Oh,
Furious.
I see what they did there. Because I was ready to fade it.
Hey.
Anyway.
Fate of the Furious looks insane.
So
you gotta love these movies, dog. If you love
I
dumb popcorn
enjoyed
movies.
four might be my favorite because 4 was when they embraced the absurdity, but did not embrace the love of the absurdity. Does that make sense?
Hey, at this point, look, they are fighting a sub with a Maserati, a Lamborghini, and a tank.
Yes, I just,
bruh, you're
How do
you're
you-
thinking too much.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious is one long movie. You're thinking way too much. It's cars and women and guns and Ludacris,
right,
nigga,
Ludacris
and Tyrese, nigga. Like, what are you critiquing?
And
Cisco and Ebert would give this 2 thumbs up.
hey,
I think they gave the last one 2 thumbs up. I feel like the only one I haven't seen is 6, which I heard is like the best one for real.
hey, and The Rock.
It's in Dubai, right?
Yo, they put The Rock on all the steroids in the world. Like, look, Rock, we need you to be double the size you were last time. So here,
Rock is gonna have to lose weight to play a superhero.
Well, he's also doing Gridiron, or not Gridiron. What is it? Gridiron? What is that show on HBO that he's doing?
oh, Ballers.
Ballers. He's also doing Ballers too, which is dope, by the way. And isn't that Denzel's son that's in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Side
Quick
note.
aside, so Denzel went to Morehouse. I guess not Denzel. His son went to Morehouse.
Yeah.
I guess at some point in time he hollered at my wife, and she was like, "He was not this good looking freshman year at Morehouse." I was like, "Well, married now." So
Yeah, I knew about that.
Hey,
I knew about it.
Hey, fix your mic. Hey, fix your mic.
my bad.
I had it upside down. I keep forgetting that this mic is not like 360.
Yeah.
So where are we at? Oh, so your Fast and Furious, I guess because it's one long movie. Like I loved 4. I kind of hated 5. I haven't seen 6, and 7 was cool, but it was so ridiculous. I was kind of like, this is cool, but I'm not interested in seeing it in theaters. I guess the bottom line of it.
Really?
Like I'm gonna have to hit.
That's the way you actually need to see it.
You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
Yeah, you have to be around loud, obnoxious speakers and a big, huge screen. That's the way you have to see it.
That sounds fun, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
watching it by myself on like a normal, nice TV,
and you gotta look
not
at
unless you can blast it and you got surround sound.
You gotta laugh at every moment. Like there was a moment in one of the movies where they fought in the favelas. Meanwhile, they were pulling a safe out of the National Armory in Brazil.
A la Italian Job type shit.
Meanwhile, The Rock...
5, right?
I think that was 6. I want to say 6. Maybe it was 6.
Brazil
was... Because The Rock was following him around when he wasn't part of the squad.
So that was 5.
And that was what I didn't like, because I was like, this is... like, because I didn't like how straight they played 5.
Yeah.
7, they was like, all right, fuck it, we superheroes now.
Yeah.
Just deal with it. Yes, The Rock jumped out of a 7-story building and landed. He had a straps on his cheek.
The Rock punched Vin Diesel through a brick wall.
You know what though? I believe that.
I
believe it.
There's rumors that because they had air quotes beef on the set.
Yeah, that was publicity.
That's
they both.
So there's rumors that we're gonna get Rock versus Vin Diesel at WrestleMania. Just in time for.
Yep. They did it with Dennis Rodman. They did
your
it
mic, bro. Your mic.
50 Cent. Yep.
I'm ready for it.
Hey, fix your mic, dog, because something else is going on.
All right, let me sit all the way up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was sounding bad, dog.
I'm used to get sound. Am I good?
Yeah, you good. You know, I would say something.
Yeah.
So in between here, we didn't talk about it. It's not on the list. Rogue One comes out. I'll see it on Monday at 12:45.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn.
You know, it's one of the perks. One of the perks.
Oh no, I didn't give a fuck about your perk. I just totally forgot that it was coming out.
It comes out on Thursday or Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
But is it me or have they done? And maybe it's because I don't, TV and whatever as much. But I feel like they've been really subdued about this.
This is the thing. They don't want to get any confusion going on. Like, this isn't a real Star Wars movie. Like, this is a Star Wars movie, but they this is not a numbered movie, so they want to. So they want to make sure that people don't get too confused. It's still going to make $1 billion, so they don't. Yeah. They're not really super worried about it. But there
are going to be some idiots confused. Like, where's Obi-Wan?
Well, the initial reviews have said that this is better than Episode 7. So fuck, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Hey, and Darth.
So
they said.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Darth Vader moving with a purpose, dog. I think we're gonna see like original, like Darth Vader bouncing around like young, like Clone Wars Darth Vader.
It's funny. We've never seen Darth Vader really whoop some ass, so I'm seeing that.
Multiple Darth Vader fight scenes, getting busy, fucking people up.
I'm all for that. So, interesting thing I just thought about. This is the first. So, for when Marvel, what was Avengers 2010? Mm-hmm. That's if that's like day one. If that's after what do you say? That was AV 2010 AV or zero AV after Avengers. Everything changed because everybody started talking about they was going to do extended universe. This is the first extended universe movie that is not a comic book franchise.
Yeah,
everybody's talking about Ghostbusters, Godzilla, the Spider-Man verse, what they were trying to do for a second before they said, "All right, we suck, we're sorry." So I'm interested in just kind of like now letting that happen. I definitely want to see it. Yeah, I'm all kinds of excited. We got the babysitter on deck. So
y'all going IMAX?
I really don't. I'm not a huge. Oh no, IMAX. Yeah. We're gonna try.
Yeah, well, it's not. This movie is in 3D, so
it's not in 3D.
No, it's not. It's not in 3D. It's just IMAX.
Good job. I've been seeing a lot of movies that would have been in 3D a couple years ago, saying, "Nah, fuck it."
Yeah,
that came and went. But I mean, you know what? Whenever Avatar, because isn't Avatar 2 finally on its way out?
Yeah, it's coming.
Well, what's gonna happen is we're probably gonna have VR movies. Like you're gonna go into the joint with the little VR set. Like that would be way better than 3D to me.
Awesome. Yeah, that's coming as well. But
yeah, that'd be way better.
Let's just say Rogue One is gonna be amazing. I speculate that it will hit $1 billion.
Really?
Yeah, because think about it. What's coming out after it?
All right, let's take bets. When is it hitting $1 billion?
I don't know when it'll hit $1 billion, but it has all through Christmas. It's a holiday movie. So
are we saying $1 billion overall?
Yeah,
US?
I'm just saying overall. Not. I mean, you can't.
You got to give a second to kind of calculate how that works. Because I know like 7 hit $1 billion late because China didn't fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm just saying overall. Like it.
And then like Batman, Superman hit $1 billion late
yesterday.
Like last week.
I'm just saying in this initial box office run.
No, I get you.
Combined U.S. and overseas, it will hit $1 billion.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So, next up, Sony, Spider-Man. Because it is a Sony. Technically, it's a Sony movie.
You seem disappointed. Like
No,
still make.
No.
Like how you gonna just throw shade at them for doing what you want?
No. I was just thinking in my head, poor Sony. It's like Marvel came in and shouts out to Deepon for movie trailer reviews. Nice.
Fuck out the way,
hey, he was like, nice little movie you got here. Be ashamed if somebody came and fucked it all up for you.
Or better yet, fixed it.
Fixed all your shit.
Fixed it all up.
It didn't. Oh no, that's what they did with the character. Nice little character right there. Shame if we put him in our movie and made him better. He's been in the last 10 years. This movie is going to make $1 billion.
Yeah, this will hit $1 billion. So what I'm interested here is some of the nuances that I noticed. So two things I noticed. One, Zendaya doesn't look like Mary Jane. Who is she playing?
Well, they say that she's paying somebody named Michelle, but I think she's still playing Mary Jane. I think that's all a red herring because they did a photo shoot with her and Tom Holland, and she was all glammed up, like with the makeup and everything, not looking like that character. So I bet Michelle is like Michelle Jackson or something like that.
Right. Yeah, I would be surprised if because the other girl that they were ogling, I didn't recognize her at all. Zendaya is
Liz. Spider-Man dated Liz at one point in the comics.
Okay. But and then the other thing is it me or is that character that kind of like a Samoan Latino? I don't know what one they're trying to pull off. Isn't that the guy essentially from Ultimate Spider-Man?
Yeah, in
the comics.
Which way? Which one?
That's Miles Morales' homeboy in the comics.
Oh yeah, Genki. I don't think that's Genki though. I think that's somebody else.
Right, but it's the same. But it seems like it's the same character. Like it's not the same person. Like it's not the same character.
Just rewrapped.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like the same. I was
talking to Deepon for movie trailer reviews about this. It's almost like Spider-Man Spider-Man's coming of age story is the same as Miles Morales. What about that?
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it?
I'm a little. Yeah.
That's because it's true. Miles Morales' story is just a retelling of Peter's. Like, that's all it is. If you go back to his high school story, it's the same exact story. People just like Miles better. Like, people forget Peter was in high school, too, and did the same exact shit.
That is true. We never got to experience Peter in high school.
And yet, we've never seen Peter in high school.
They never rebooted him effectively to that point.
Right. So, like, a lot of people are like...
Well, did you watch the last Spider-Man cartoon, the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon?
I never seen the last one to come out. No.
It's dope, and it's all high school, and they did a really good job because I was thinking the same thing a while ago. I watched it about a year ago when I was in the A, and it's all in high school. And Agent, why am I forgetting his name?
Agent Venom.
Come on, no, Agent Marvel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent
Coulson.
Yes, Agent Coulson is the principal. Like, it sounds kooky, but it works out, and he gets to be funny all the time. Like, you should really check it out because it does a good job of doing high school.
Yeah, but basically what all I'm saying is we've never seen Spider-Man in high school. Yeah. So, like,
it seems crazy when you think about it.
And also, like, people need to calm down. You cannot have a Miles Morales movie without Peter Parker. Like, it's impossible.
He's got to come first.
Like, Miles Morales needs Peter Parker to have the journey he has. So everybody rooting for a Miles Morales movie, I get it. Calm down, y'all.
Be patient.
Gotta be patient. Marvel ain't let us down yet. Like, y'all gotta chill, man. Like, hold the people feet to the fire, man. But like, chill out. Like, we getting a Black Panther movie with every Black actor in America in it. Like, Angela, what's her last name? She just got cast as Black Panther. Angela Bassett is Black Panther's mother.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, calm down, y'all. Like, Marvel know what they doing. Like, has Kevin Feige let us down yet, y'all?
Not at all.
Come on.
That's it. I wasn't blown away by the trailer like some other people were.
I'm okay.
It's a good trailer.
I'm okay with that. Because,
yeah, me too. I know you don't need to.
I felt the same way.
Like, I wasn't like super like blown by it, but it's a teaser trailer. It's the first trailer. The movie don't come out to what, March?
Yeah.
Like, think about Disney's slate. They got coming out this year. They got Star Wars. They got Guardians. They got Spider-Man: Homecoming, and what else? Thor: Ragnarok. All come out this year.
Yikes!
Do you know how much money these people about to make? All of
that
it.
Sounds
all of
like
it.
about $120 off.
And in Trump's America, I'm just living trailer to trailer, baby. I'm moving trailer to trailer. Like, those are my doses of happiness. I just need to stay alive to this next movie. Thank you. Speaking of crazy trailers, Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
That shit looks great.
Baby Groot is going to make $1 billion.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to end up probably taking the big one to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh man,
that's
going to be
I'm
so
going
dope.
to use that as an excuse to get some baby
dress him up like. Please dress him up like. But anyway,
no, we're gonna be Deadpool family next Dragon Con. Yeah.
You're sitting in the pit with me next Dragon Con. Just to let you know, I ain't fighting those crazy people by myself this year.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
He said no, we won't. We just did.
But Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer is exactly what you needed. Not too much story, because I don't need a bunch of story. It's early. Give me, just the bits and pieces. So far, Drax has been the star of the show.
Yep.
Which I love Batista. I think he did a great job last time. So
I think he's going to do a better job this time, though.
Yeah, I feel like he's found his lane a little bit more.
And because the movie's so popular, maybe he got smart and was like, this is the role. Like, I might not get another one. This is perfect. This is easy cake. I better go take some acting classes and shit.
Once you in a Marvel movie, they sign you to like 15 contracts. So fuck it.
That's crazy.
Like you're gonna be that character until you die.
I have to tell you that I like Zoe better when she's green.
Gotta say, I did not mind her when she's green.
I'll take green Zoe.
For me, but green Zoe was it moved the needle.
I mean, if I had my shot, I definitely try to toss some green buns up. Not brown Zoe. I'm straight, but I'll take the green ones.
Somebody's gonna hear that wrong, and we're gonna get dragged on.
Ain't no wrong way to hear it. If I ran into a green version of Zoe Zalanata, however you say her name, and she looked like she did on that show, because of my disdain slightly for the brown one, if I ran into the green one, I would shoot my shot.
Right.
And if she threw them buns up, I would take it.
Hey.
I'm all for it.
You know what the problem is, and how I know I'm going to have a problem with Guardians? The trailer came on, and Evie was sitting there watching it, and dog, Baby Groot came on, and her eyes got so big. It was like
eyes lit
how
up.
could they not? Yeah, that scene alone is enough. Like, I hope that wasn't. That would be the funniest scene in most other movies.
Yeah, that's probably not. That's probably how they open the fucking movie.
Right.
That's probably the opening.
Keep in mind, we haven't seen Ego the Living Planet yet.
Oh my god!
Was that Shamora Garath that they were fighting, the big squid?
I believe it might have been a type of
they were inside stabbing their way out.
But see, I didn't see how many eyes that thing had. So
it had a lot. I peeped.
We'll see.
Or no, maybe that was just tentacles that I was seeing, because I didn't realize it was a squid till you just said it.
So all in all, those are the trailers that we've talked about. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. If you were a nerd growing up, never in your million years did I think I would get Guardians of the Galaxy on TV with Ego the Living Planet. Like, that just, those words never even, I thought I would form out of my mouth.
Right.
Like, and excited about it.
Or
not even skeptical.
If somebody walked up to you and said, yo, man, we're going to make, I don't know, $1 billion Wonder Woman movie, and we're going to have that come out 2017, but you got to stay alive in order to see it. This is Future Feek talking to you. What would you say?
Thank you.
No, you would be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably like, all right, man. Thank you.
The fuck
like a Jehovah's Witness coming up to you. Thank you. All right.
If Future Aaron said in 2017 there will be 3 comic book movies a year for the rest of your life.
Right.
Like, no, get out
I
of
do wonder what things are going to look like in 2022. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
Like 5 years from now, like how will they Like, do they even have that mapped out? When does the map end? The map ends with Infinity Wars 2.
No, it doesn't. Because they're already seeding for the Ultimate Universe. Like, think about it. They just introduced multiple universes. Speaking of, timeout. If you haven't watched Doctor Strange at this point, I think it's time for us to say farewell. Come back and listen to the Doctor Strange review we're about to do.
We what, a month late, so if you haven't seen it by now.
Yeah, but still, you just, you want to make sure. So Doctor Strange came out. It's a former neurosurgeon embarks on a journey of healing, only to be drawn into the world of the mystic arts. Scott Derrickson as director, starring Benedict Cumberbatch, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Rachel McAdams, and a host of other, and Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One. So let's go into what we thought about Doctor Strange overall.
Overall, Doctor Strange was great. When we first saw it, I had it ranked in my head, but I can't remember what that ranking is. But I feel like I need to go back and see like Ant-Man. So Ant-Man is my favorite at this point. Is still my favorite. No, sorry. Aside from Civil War, I'm fucking up. Ant-Man is like one of my favorite of the solo movies. All of Captain America's except for the first one, I think, are probably top tier. What's the name of Captain America's second joint? Winter Soldier.
Or Winter Soldier, yeah.
Winter Soldier.
Civil War was the third.
Yeah. So Civil War was like the third one. So like those two go above it, but those are like Civil War is basically an Avengers movie. And then all the rest of the solo movies are cool, but not like spectacular. I really liked Ant-Man. I liked it a lot more than some people did. And I really like this, but I'm not sure if I like this better than Ant-Man or not. I have one criticism of this movie, and that is I wish it was not a Marvel movie. Because this is the best. This is my favorite premise for all their movies, like my favorite world that they've created. And I feel like needing it to fit into the Marvel landscape to make it like, work actually took away from what it could have been. Explicitly, I remember like all the comedy scenes with Chang. You know what I'm talking about? The Asian dude.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's like Three Ninjas. It's been in like every karate movie.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Right. Like those were pretty bad to me. Like the whole like Beyonce thing, I thought that was really bad, and I was like, why? No, just let's move on. We don't need to laugh here. Go back to the freaky, Salvador Dali shit y'all were doing a second ago. So that's my only real criticism is that they had to make it fit into Marvel shit, and it really didn't belong there. Well, it's not that it didn't belong there; is that it could have been better without it.
What about you, CY? What do you think about it? About the movie?
I saw it twice. I thought it was dope. Thought it was well put together. I feel like I have a good basic idea about who Doctor Strange is and just kind of his immediate surroundings. I know I probably got to go through some more research, and there may be some things that are different, but I feel like I have a good basic view. I think I have a good basic view of the world and kind of how it works, boots and staffs and opening up portals and how the 2-finger ring works, which is super dope, and I might just get one anyway. Just cause
sling ring,
real shit.
That's ring.
I know.
I love
that's a 2-finger ring, nigga. And you see the way he holds it. Yeah, right. No, it's a 2-finger ring.
Doctor Strange is basically a pimp. We can't joke about pimps like we used to, like especially now the work I'm in. But just the imagery is there's so much swag in all the magic imagery, and it's fun. Like, why that? Like, why? What's the name of the dude that did Doctor Strange? Like the original guy?
Well, Steve Ditko.
Steve Ditko. What made Steve Ditko say, okay, we got this psychedelic, we got like art, we got Dadaism, and pimps. Let's do pimps. You know what I'm saying? Like, it works though.
This is the thing about magicians in general, especially in this setting with a bunch of other dynamic characters. They have to either be dark and broody, or they have to have some sort of style to them. They got to be Batman. They got to be Tony Stark.
That's real.
They gotta, they got to be Bruce Wayne. They got to be Tony Stark. They got to have something to them. One of the two. That's the only thing. Besides that, don't nobody want to pay attention to them.
I thought it was more of a shout out to like the vaudeville area or era. You know what I'm saying? Like the magicians
that makes sense too.
with the top hats and things like that with the capes. That's kind of what I thought it was more about.
That'd be dope too. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, overall, I thought it was super dope. I enjoyed the humor. I feel like it fit with the character. Also feel like it fit with the surroundings. Sometimes in some of these movies, action movies or Marvel movies or just superhero movies, the humor of the character doesn't necessarily fit the moment and who they have surrounding it, so it's not really funny. They try to crack jokes in really intense moments and have other people respond to it that don't do comedy, but like the Wi-Fi joke. Both of them dudes have done that type of comedy before, so the timing on it was perfect and it seemed natural between those characters, so that's why I liked it.
Right.
Yeah. The set design was dope. Like I said, I feel like I have a really good understanding. I'm amped about the next one that ended it on a cool little cliffhanger.
The ending was so dope.
Wait.
Ending of any Marvel. Okay.
Wait. No, let's
Yep.
vague, just general terms, and we'll talk about stuff.
Yep, go ahead. I'm done. I keep going, and by the time I go, we're going to get to the ending. So, yeah, I thought it was a shit. I paid for it twice.
So we can just work it all around because I don't have any qualms with the movie. I would say this is one of my top 5 movies. It's in the top 5 for me of all the Marvel movies, like period, because it's such a risk. It's so like think about Marvel has done. They have groomed you to where now you're going into alternate dimensions and realities, and people, normal, everyday, average folk, are eating it up. What a feat, man. What a feat. This movie was like going and opening up like an AC/DC album cover. You know what I'm saying? And just like Megadeth. Yeah, let me just sprinkle a bunch of Metallica inside of some trippy ass like Eagles like music playing in the background.
Right. Yeah, when his hand have you there's an animator that I love who has done some shit for like let me sit up again. I can tell my mic is already getting fucked up. Who's done shit for like Adult Swim. I think he's actually from Georgia. And y'all have seen him. And I might post a video in the group. But I wonder if they got him because when his fingers turned into hands that turned into hands, I was like, oh fuck, fuck this shit.
That was real Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Yo, when that whole shit was happening, I was just thinking to myself the second time I watched it, like, I wonder how they shot this shit. Because his body was just in so many different positions. Did they actually just put him through this shit? Because how do you act any of that? Yeah, act like you're going into a mouth that's going into a hand that's turning into a robe that's turning into a planet that's purple. Do that and make it believable.
And then, I mean, even the action. So let's start talking about favorite action set pieces. I'll go first. Nope.
Go ahead.
Nope. He's not gonna do this to me.
Go ahead.
I will say that the last action set piece is not my favorite because I don't consider but I don't consider that an action set piece. I'm talking about like forward action. We're not talking about the trippy ass shit they did at the very end.
I get
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a different category.
So when they're fighting, the scene before that, when it's the Ancient One, Doctor Strange, and Mordo, and they're going out in and out of the mirror dimension.
Yeah.
And at the very end, the Ancient One does some like super hot VR, spin flip, trick of your mind. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen, dog. It was every single one of these action pieces with the buildings folding in on itself and flipping around. Like, you have to watch this movie 3 or 4 times to catch everything.
Yep.
Very inventive. Yeah, I give him a lot of props for that. I still got to talk about the last scene.
Yeah,
it's going obviously backwards. It's like watching was it Drop? Was that Drop the Far Side that had the video they were all going backwards? Mm-hmm. And you know, it's so simple and it seems like it should be stupid. But that was like one of the dopest action sequences I've ever seen. But it was it wasn't really very much action-y.
But it was going backwards, but still going forwards.
Right.
Like he kicked dude into the
Seamlessly.
wall and then closed the wall up on him.
Right.
And then dodged the rock and got hit by something else. Like, yeah, shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I will have to say that the ending is a definite plus for me because it's the
Right.
first Marvel movie where it was 100% comic book. Like, this is the most comic book ass way to end something.
Yeah, true.
That you can do. And when he kept coming back, when he killed him, got killed the first time, I was like, oh, well, I know that's not how it ends. And and then it kept going over and over, and I was like, oh.
Right.
And everybody...
That was a good twist.
Like, I don't know if that ever happened in the comic, but that definitely was like, it's funny how, you know, Marvel's had one criticism, they've never had really good villains. They've only had a handful of really good villains. But another one is, you know, that the punch 'em up endings, you know, have gotten redundant. You know, fucking Avengers 1 and 2 basically had the same ending. But this was an ending that really felt like we dug into our subject matter and thought, okay, how would this be handled? And it happened perfectly.
And let me tell you, the other dope part is when I watched it the second time, I had a way better understanding of the character. So I picked up better on the moment where he realized, like, oh, I have power. I'm smart. I figured this shit out. I know what to do. So that moment made so much more sense to me. And then I realized that they chopped that moment like crazy because he had to do that for a very long time to get dude to, like, start crying and whining and be like, nah, I give up.
You will stop this. Like, and that's also great. How the villain was like purely like Stan Lee alliteration. I will destroy you. Like, I don't even have we heard that yet in the Marvel movie?
Not really.
That's what he was reduced to, though. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, he's reduced to straight out the comics, like, villain talking shit that you can't even do nothing about.
Right.
That part was.
And we know Dormammu will be back, right? Like, he ain't. Yeah. Like, he is the eater of worlds. Like, he is the destroyer of dimensions. Like, Dormammu, you can't kill Dormammu. So, he's going to be back. And I feel like Infinity War is getting bigger and bigger by the day.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. I don't know how they're going to manage to fit everything. Because
the last movie
is Captain Marvel before or after Infinity War?
It's in the middle. So they're going to split the movies up. So the last movie before Infinity War is Black Panther. So you know it's going down in that movie. Then there's Infinity War. Then they're doing Captain Marvel and I think Ant-Man 2. And then Infinity War Part 2, which is now a new untitled movie. Like, now Infinity War is just Infinity War by itself. The second movie is going to be a new untitled movie. So I don't know what that new untitled movie is going to be. But it's it's the second part of Infinity War. They just aren't using Infinity War as the title. So, yeah. Crazy. Like, niggas is about to get killed in Infinity War. Like, we might have a whole new Avengers cast by the end.
And maybe that's where the Ultimate Verse, that's why you're talking about them seeing the Ultimate Verse, which makes sense.
Because we're going into different dimensions. So what if Doctor Strange snaps his finger and puts everybody into a different dimension, and that's where the Fantastic Four we happen to find are. You know what I'm saying?
Then please, the X-Men, please.
No, they're never going back.
Please take it away, please, God.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the Logan trailer,
which is dope. But I just know it's going to be bad. Like, I know there's no way, or if it's good,
it's not going to be good.
It could be. It looks really good.
Don't get your hopes up. No,
it was a great trailer. At least
it was not a great.
I know I have a blind side to these things.
No, Feek,
just hear me out. Just hear me out.
It was bad, Feek.
It's not going. It could be good.
How?
So it just looks good. It looks looks far away from what the last movie was.
Feek, they don't have
far away from.
They don't have enough of the characters to do Old Man Logan.
I mean, they got X-23.
Have enough of the characters to do Old Man Logan, Feek.
They got Professor X.
I think you need to let it go.
Let it go.
Man, yeah, it's probably going to be bad.
It is.
And if it's good, it'll be good despite the shit that they like.
Yep.
I've been trying so hard. And y'all know me. If y'all been listening to the show, 5 years? That's at least 2 X-Men movies.
Mm-hmm.
And
be caping.
The last one was so bad. Like when I first watched it, I was in denial.
Mm-hmm.
And like the further I got away from it and thought about it, I was like, why does everybody still look like they're 25? They should be like hitting 50.
Dog, if they take out Magneto and they take out Apocalypse from that movie and just make it about the kids, it's a real good X-Men movie. It's a real good X-Men movie. But they didn't do that. They didn't do that. At this point I laugh. I can't, I mean,
got old niggas dancing in the videos, all in front of the camera.
When this nigga Apocalypse touched the TV and learned all the things about the world.
Oh my God.
Or how Mystique was Stryker at the end of Days of Future Past. And
then it just fuck it. Yeah, she ain't no more.
She ain't.
And then Phoenix destroyed
or the fact that Mystique is only blue for like 2 seconds. Like I'm not gonna do this makeup shit no more. I'm Jennifer Lawrence.
Right. Y'all.
Hey, look. We ruining. Sorry, we don't like X-Men Apocalypse. Come
on, man. Come on.
It's really hard to accept this.
Yeah, I know, but you remember when y'all was telling me about Batman and I was just fighting and you was just like, it's not your fault, man. It's not your fault.
We get it. We get it.
Don't do this, man. It's not your fault.
Y'all had to sit me down, and I had to let it go. I was hanging on. You gotta let it go.
Sorry if y'all got some Apocalypse spoilers, but we saved y'all a ticket.
Really.
So the thing with Doctor Strange, I want to talk about really quickly is the biggest thing that we haven't really talked about, the dimension shit. It did open up the infinite dimensions possibility. So at this point, Marvel can do whatever character they have in their stable. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want. And if this works out, I feel like Fox is going to let go of the Fantastic Four rights. They're just going to let them go. They're not going to do another movie in time. And that's where that Inhuman slot was. That's where a Fantastic Four movie will go.
If they get Doctor Doom.
Yes.
Because funny, I don't care. I don't give a shit about the Fantastic
I want
Four.
them to get Doom.
I want Doctor Doom.
Because Black Panther versus Doom in that Illuminati series, shit gets critical. Like, real critical. And plus, Doom is the greatest villain Marvel has.
Yeah, he is. Because their best villains are in the X-Men universe. Magneto, Apocalypse.
Yeah. You're right. Even their minor characters like the Blob and Juggernaut. Yeah.
Right. Fucking Strife, all the motherfuckers in space. Who they fight in space?
The Starjammers versus
Princess, I think her name was Zara, that was fucking with Professor X. But no, it's a dude that was made of gold. And Longshot was there.
The Living Tribunal?
I have to look it up. No, it's not that big. It's not Living Tribunal. Wow. It was like Mojo. I think his name was Mojo.
Okay. Mojo?
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Mojo he had the dreadlock stuff.
Yeah, he was made of gold. He had like beetle legs. This is really good 90s shit.
Yeah, like if Fox or if Fox can just give up Fantastic Four and the villains, Marvel will be set for the next 15 years.
But they leaving so much, and I know in the comics, so I know it's switching a little bit. Are they just gonna kill all the X-Men? Is that really happening? Like I thought they were gonna create a new universe where just the X-Men were in it.
Well, that's the thing. Right now, X-Men are in their own little universe, but there's some things going on. I won't get into it, but it does look like they're just focusing more on the Inhumans.
They definitely are.
So, I mean, the X-Men aren't going to go away because you don't kill the X-Men. Like, the X-Men make money for them for merchandising and TV. Like, they will be fine. There will always be something X-Men out. They just don't want to glorify.
It's just such a waste.
It's a waste, right?
Because if you're keeping it 100, the X-Men ruled the late 80s to the early 2000s. That's like a 15-year period. And maybe it's nostalgia goggles, but when you're talking about Age of Apocalypse, Executioner Song, the Dark Phoenix saga, Onslaught, some of their best shit. Like I would take all of that over Secret Wars. Well, yeah, I would.
But the problem with that is they would have to do the characters right the very first time, Feek. They've never done. They've never done an X-Men movie correctly. Like,
and that's why I just. Well, I'm talking about just the comics themselves as to why. Like it's disappointing that they don't have the movie rights.
Yeah, well, they got. It's a business at this point, man. Yeah, and they can't.
Well, the other
destroy Fox.
Go ahead, see why. My bad.
The other truth about X-Men shit is that X-Men shit needs to be R-rated. Like X-Men shit, I feel like it doesn't necessarily need to be, all of them don't necessarily need to be dark, but like it needs to have its brutality moments. Like these powers that these people got, like they need to be let loose, and you can't really show Cyclops' powers because you can't really put him up against somebody strong because you can't really let him dig in. And you can't do the same with Wolverine. And if you do it, there's no blood. So you feel like you're not getting no payback. Even the whole interaction between Wolverine and Sabretooth, that should have been way better. If they would have let that be Savage, bruh, that shit would have been fucking crazy.
That would mean that Wolverine would have to be the correct height, weight, and size. Which
right,
not.
But or they would have had to shrink down Sabretooth just.
But let's not taint this. Let's not taint this beautiful Doctor Strange review.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So overall, we're feeling good about Doctor Strange. Not very many complaints really.
Where do we think's happening next? Because we found out he's in Ragnarok.
Yeah. Ragnarok seems so. Thor movies have been okay.
Excuse me.
I remember them both vividly, which is odd because I don't remember too many of the other joints as vividly as I remember Thor.
I like the first Thor. The second Thor I was not a fan of.
I think I fucked with both of them. This one though, we got the Hulk and Doctor Strange, and we're seeing the Hulk is we getting Planet Hulk now. The only thing I didn't like, did y'all see a picture of Tessa Thompson? Like I'm not feeling her look.
But they gotta put all the CG and stuff on her too.
Put up the link.
I hope so. She was looking kind of bad. That was like, why did they put her hair in like the Ray shimmered top knot?
Well, no, like, they're gonna because they still have to do the CG for her face and all that. So, like,
I'm not familiar with Valkyrie as a character.
Yeah, like they'll be all right. Like I seen that picture of Hela with her like big ass hair thing. Like it's supposed to be like 20 feet wide on top of her head, dog. Like they going real comic booky, and I can't wait. I think Thor Ragnarok. This is the thing, Wonder Woman is DC is hard up because you got to think about think about what they got coming. Think about what they got coming. They got
so next year. Hold on, we got Wonder Woman next year. Do we got Thor next year too?
Yeah, Marvel going to 3 a year next year.
So we got Thor, Spider-Man. What else next year? Black Panther?
No, Guardians.
Okay. And then DC, we just got Wonder Woman.
And the Flash apparently is at the end of the year, I believe, something like that. So
I thought we were getting Justice League too before we got the Flash.
Yeah, it's Justice League and then Wonder Woman. No, Wonder Woman then Justice League. So this is the problem. If Wonder Woman doesn't do $1 billion fucking dollars, DC is in trouble. Because they ain't got no in between. They can't just like Wonder Woman has to kill.
Yeah.
Because think about what's before it. Spider-Man's before it. No, Guardians is before it. Then Spider-Man. Then Wonder Woman. Then Thor Ragnarok right after Wonder Woman. Like DC got DC, man.
And the problem with DC even more so is that like they can't even do what Marvel did. Because they're just owned by Warner Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't even say, like, we want our shit back. We gonna make it ourselves. They just
gotta eat it.
Yeah, they just gotta eat it. They gotta sit there and watch, like, their shit
how did
mutilated.
You know that Batman versus Superman domestically did not make over $700 million?
Makes sense.
What?
Makes sense.
You want to hear? You want to hear a crazy?
It was so bad.
You want to hear a crazy number that you won't believe about the X-Men movies? No X-Men movie has made $1 billion.
That sounds about right to me. I'm not surprised at all about that.
How crazy? Ever? How crazy is that?
Yeah, that sounds about right. We've been complaining about X-Men movies from jump, and they really haven't fixed any of our complaints.
Yeah, none of them have been spectacular.
I don't own one.
Right. If an X-Men movie was on, like I was just downstairs before we start the show watching Quick and the Dead. You know what I'm saying? And like that's a movie, like you know how some of those movies come on, and if you are sitting and watching it, like if there's nothing else you have to do, you're gonna watch that movie because it came on because it's that good of a movie.
Yep.
I could never say that for any of the X-Men movies, even the ones I like
Not
1, 2, and Days of Future Past, etc.
You know what? Nope, I'm lying. I own Days of Future Past on Blu-ray, and I watched it maybe once or twice, and I have no idea where it's at. Somebody may have stolen it.
That's the one where I almost broke my TV because I was so mad at it. Because
moving on.
Yeah,
moving on.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move. We're already
there's something else you said I wanted to ask about. What were we just talking about?
Go ahead.
Oh, so well, no, I guess I was about to just kind of like go on DC because they've been like Suicide Squad. Clearly, they had a better movie in the pocket, and they came out with the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? And I think the same thing could be said for like they're so close. Like Dawn of Justice was, and I think it's Warner Brothers that's fucking up more than anything.
Yeah, well, that's mid known. There was a letter that came out a while back from a former Warner Brothers executive, or somebody in there that just said all their movies are fucked up. Like they're in disarray over there. And they're not just talking about the comic book movies, like all the movies.
All their movies
are like really fucked up. And if you look at their track record here recently, it's been a lot of fucked up movies. So like even Fantastic Beasts didn't make a bunch of money. Right? So
I didn't.
But with Sony, I just feel like this, man. I mean with the no, I'm sorry, CY hit me. That popped right in my face. With their movies, with Warner Brothers movies, man, I don't see them making that type of money they expect to make. Rod from the Black Guy with Tips had a really interesting theory. We talked about it on the Nerd Off. Yo, they always do this shit where they put the extended credits or the extended scenes on the Blu-ray. Like, this is the movie it was supposed to be. They did it with Suicide Squad. They did it with...
Yeah, like they're not good at making decisions. It's so funny because like when I heard, I haven't seen Suicide Squad DVD, but when I heard that the original plan was to make it darker and have the Joker be abusive, I'm like, why didn't y'all do that?
Right. So
you know,
well, I mean,
like I feel like I'm the minority, but I know you agree with me. I really like this concept of the Joker.
Yeah, I like the
Joker.
Yeah, the scumbag kind of douchey
Juggalo. You know what I'm saying? Juggalo? What are they called?
Nah, not a juggalo, but something of that. Like, hey, I'm a gangster, the gangster Joker.
Yeah, you know? I really like that idea. And so many things were good about Suicide Squad. You know, Suicide Squad wasn't an objectively bad movie. Like I could have gotten over the silliness of the villain in the final battle if I cared more about, if I wasn't looking at all the other like glaring flaws.
No, that final battle was terrible.
It was awful. It was awful. But I could have looked past it. You know what I'm saying? Batman, Superman, the battles were amazing. But the first, hour of the movie is it's funny. Like the other day, that just rushed into my head like no establishing shots ever. I know you don't like them, but fucking what's my boy's name that I love that you don't like?
Who?
White guy, rainbow hair, writer, loudmouth.
The Max Landis.
Max Landis. Like Max Landis did some interview and he was like joning on Zack Snyder, and it was so perfect. He was like, no, bro, Superman should be fucking ripped, bro. So should Batman, bro. They should work out all the fucking movie. I'm like, yeah, that's so dumb. Like, what is wrong with Zack Snyder? Yeah. That he said we need a 5-minute. Like, you couldn't give me an establishing shot in the first hour of the movie, but you gave me a 5-minute workout segment from Batman, him hitting a hammer, a tire with a hammer to go fight Superman.
Hey, I always go back to you hitting me on Facebook Messenger at 12 in the morning. Like, why is he killing everybody? Why is he killing everybody? And the first thing I said when I got out to move and I text Feek, I was like, Feek, you're not gonna like this.
It felt like I was being bullied.
And like the denial when I'm sitting in the theater and it's happening, I'm like, damn. I don't know if anybody else noticed them other 3 motherfuckers he killed, but I noticed that shit. Oh, there go 2 more. It's cool though. And then I was like, it's cool because in real life, Batman. I mean, he obviously is killing motherfuckers. He's jumping on niggas from the top of buildings. He's crushing niggas' spines. It's cool.
He flipped that car. Why did he
the car on top of the people in the car?
And then he took the car
and
treated it like a yo-yo that you done fucked up and you're dragging along the ground. And I was like, you know what? Something is awry, goddammit. Something just don't feel right.
Hey, so that's why we give Doctor Strange 5 stars, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They didn't
you know
do
what?
none of that shit.
On the scale, just because of Batman versus Superman, it's just so far from Batman versus Superman.
God damn it, they made a Doctor Strange movie better than Batman versus Superman.
Oh my God. Say that one more time.
Fuck
Hold on,
yeah.
pause for a second, pause, and then just say it.
They
I have to let that sink in.
made a Doctor Strange movie that was better than Batman versus fucking Superman.
Let's just
Exponentially better.
let's just end the show.
Oh
We
my
can't say
God.
nothing better than that.
Oh,
We can't.
where's the fucking table, man?
Bro, that is you have to name that the show. Oh my God, that is
oh
insane.
my gosh, wow.
They're both in the movie with Wonder Woman.
How do you have the Trinity in a movie and
Fighting
it's not-
Doomsday, Lex Luthor.
fighting
With Lex-
Doomsday and Lex Luthor?
Have it be the second worst. I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. Is it worse than Fantastic Four?
It's not worse than Fantastic Four, but
It's close. Though. They're
it's-
cousins.
they-
They're cousins like a motherfucker.
it's not that far because it's the fucking Trinity. You have Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman in a movie, and it's not good. It's not even remotely good. But meanwhile, Marvel is over here just throwing up half-court shots like, look, I'm going to do it backwards this time. Doctor Strange.
Half-court shots.
They out there like Larry
They
Bird,
shoot
Michael
forever,
Jackson,
like, yeah.
Yo,
Michael Jordan.
Marvel had a heat check when they was like, you know what, we just going to throw this Ant-Man movie out here, and it makes $550 million fucking dollars.
Right.
Like, we're just going to throw this Ant-Man movie that we made for like $50 million. We're going to throw it out there. Oh, yeah, $550 million later.
Right.
You know what?
Big
You know what?
Hero 6.
Yo, you know what? Let's do a Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, and we're going to have 2 of the characters be CG. And there's one of them going to be a raccoon. Fuck it.
Oh.
But Batman versus Superman is not good. I hate you, DC.
It
That
is.
hurts.
And so here's the only question before we end it. It is worse than X-Men Apocalypse. I believe. I feel like it's worse than X-Men Apocalypse.
Batman
It's more
versus,
offensive.
what? Batman versus Superman? Oh hell yeah, yeah. X-Men versus X-Men Apocalypse is a masterpiece compared to Batman versus Superman.
You know, and X-Men Apocalypse was bad.
Yeah.
But it wasn't offensive. Like Batman vs Superman felt like I was being bullied by like the baddest chick in school, and you're a freshman and she's a senior, and you ain't even got a crew yet to make you feel better after.
I'm just gonna stop you because I already know where you're about to go, and it's a place that no one knows. So let's. Just
That was
stop.
it. That was the end of it. That was the end of it. That's just how it made me feel. It made me feel like less of a person, like less people cared about me in the world. You know,
Yeah,
it was
dog.
the second worst moment of the year for me.
It was so disrespectful. So, with that being said,
It crushed my soul.
Marvel made me look forward to seeing Doctor Strange on screen again. Marvel got me to read Doctor Strange. I read Doctor Strange before I went to go watch it.
I'm definitely thinking about it.
Wow.
Next time I hit the comic book store, I might grab it. Like, for real.
we still are getting a Black Panther movie with every black actor on the face of the planet. You know what they called me? I didn't want to tell y'all, but
They
BAP.
said, "Hey, you want to be in
Well,
it?"
no, the BAP is going to be in Black Panther. We're going to be on the podcast. We're going to be in the
Black
podcast.
ass Panther.
You know, low key, this sounds like some shit Trump might be doing. This sounds like some crazy, like South Park scheme. Like, let's get all the black people and put them in the Black Panther movie.
blow it up and give everybody the swine flu.
It sounds like some straight crazy South Park shit.
That's oh god.
It is amazing how many people are in that fucking movie. I really hope that.
Did now I can't remember his name. Finn. What's the brother's name? Finn.
Oh, John
John
Boyega. But John Boyega, they didn't give him Black Panther but he's now producing whatchamacallit, our movie, the Guillermo del Toro movie.
He's in
No, he's producing that.
Producing it too.
Yeah,
he moved up quick.
Yeah, so that he's like, all right, well, that's a good.
Yeah,
that's a good hop. I'll take that.
Need this producer credit already.
Yeah, so
I'm pretty interested in your new acting shit.
Look. We didn't stop. The show didn't stop like 20 minutes ago. Look, this has been another episode of Rune. Go around the room, tell them where they can find y'all. Where can they find you at?
You can find me at CEEWHY612. You can just Google that, and all my things and my musings will pop up. Get at your boy.
Feek, we're up.
FIQ_BLERDMAN on Twitter, the website.
My name's Aaron B, a.k.a. Ashy3 Classy. Thank y'all for hanging out. You know, when we get together, it's been a long-ass time. We ain't done a 2-hour show like this quick in a while. We appreciate y'all sticking with us, and be on the lookout for the rest of the shows coming here real soon. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.